Hey guys, thanks for tuning in once again, and today I'm going to attempt this halo brown golden reddish smoky eye because the wedding season is just around the corner and I'm sure you guys are invited to tons of wedding and I want you to rock this season like a boss. So hence I would be creating 2 to 3 looks for you guys, so you guys have a choice and you can pick according to your likes, dislikes and your skills what look you want to rock this season. If you like my look and if you want to know how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Hey guys, so I've already washed and moisturized my face and now I am using my MAC Strobe Cream and applying it on the high points of my face. As you can see right here, I would be applying it all over my face, but my focus is on the high points because the light naturally hits these places, so you want them to shine through. So yeah, I'm just patting the product in and yes, this is the shine that I was aiming for, so I like it. So now I'm using Pore Freshener Pore Primer and applying it, basically focusing on my T-zone, which has the major pore problems and gets a little oily with time. So yeah, I'm focusing on that and again patting the product in, as you can see right here, and trying to smoothen out my fine lines as well. And then I'm taking my MAC Prepless Prime Fix Plus and just spritzing it all over my face and fanning it in, and alternatively you can pat it in as well, just to give my face a smooth base to work upon. And now I'm using my most favorite foundation, that is my PAC HD Liquid Foundation, and again mixing my MAC Strobe Cream and making a magical potion out of it. So this basically helps, this trick helps in making a foundation to be more luminous, more dewy, more natural, and it's perfect for a winter night out. So that is exactly what I'm doing, and I'm using my PAC Beauty blender to blend all of this out, and I'm taking my time there because honey, you can't blend enough. You need to definitely blend everything in, and after that step you can take your stippling brush and go over so that it picks up all the excess product. And now I am using my LA Girl Pro Concealer and placing it on the usual area, that is under my eyes, on my eyelids, my nose, between my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And yeah, so this nozzle is giving me a little bit trouble, but honey, the formula is so amazing that I cannot complain. So yes, of course I'm blending all my concealer out, and I make sure I let concealer sit in on my under eyes a little bit longer than any other part, so that it gets, it melts in, it settles in pretty fine. So, and now I'm taking the second shade, I think it's the shade Natural, just putting a little bit of it just to brighten my under eye, because honey, those eyes need some brightening. And again blending everything out. You can definitely see an instant difference between both of my eyes the moment I apply the brightening concealer. So that's my thing, girls. So now I'm taking my stippling brush and going over. I honestly like to use my stippling brush after every layer that I put in. Then I'm using my luxury banana powder from Makeup Revolution, and yeah, before I place the powder and set my concealer, I definitely want to take away all the fine lines by using my stippling brush. And I am placing my powder. I don't want to bake honestly because it just gets too drying, especially in winters, but I like to let my powder sit a little longer than usual, but not like too long so that it starts baking. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like to do it and works for me, so yeah, why not? So yeah, I'm just putting the powder on all my areas where I've concealed, and meanwhile let my powder sit, and I'm doing them brows. And honey, this is the purchase of the year, my Benefit Goof Proof pencil. I just cannot keep this pencil down. It is so effortless that I honestly have started doing my brows like every single day of my life, which I thought it's never gonna happen to me. So yeah, and now of course I'm dusting off all the excess powder, because you don't want the powder sitting there and drying your face out and making it cakey and whatnot and all those sorts of stuff. so definitely take your time, dust it off. And then I'm taking my PAC HD Cover Concealer Crayon and just contouring my face. The usual stuff, that is sides of my nose, hollows of my cheeks, underneath my lower lip, so yeah, and of course my jawline, how can I forget that. And I'm just gonna blend it all out with my PAC Beauty blender, and of course my forehead. Dude, something is seriously off with me, but let's just ignore that and start blending. So I'm just blending all that out and making sure there are no harsh lines, because we want our makeup to appear flawless and effortless, because nobody want to know how much effort we've put in. They just want to see that flawless face. So yeah, and lately I've been loving my fingers for my nose contour. And of course, you definitely gotta stipple everything out. Make sure each layer is blended in properly. They are all seamlessly blended and working together as one. And I'm taking my Wet n Wild Megaglo contouring palette and just bronzing up my face, bringing some dimension, some color back to my white canvas zombie face. And I'm just bronzing my usual areas, and after that we are on to them eyes. So I'm taking my Makeup Revolution palette and I'm taking the shade Neutral and patting it all over my eyelids, so that will act as a base for my other eye shades and also set my concealer in place. And after a moment or so, I'll be taking the shade Adapt and putting it on the inner corners and the outer corners of my eyes, making sure the center part, the highest point of my eyelid, remains void of any colors, and making sure that I blend everything out with a fluffy blending brush. So now I'm taking the shade Trend and again placing it on the outer V and the inner V. So basically for a halo eye, whatever colors you place on the outer V and the inner V. And I like to join them on my crease so that there is a proper halo happening. And then gotta blend them out. Of course, that's the most important step. So you definitely need to pay a little more detail exactly how you're blending. Take little color at a time. You don't need to put in too much color at one given point of time. Just build the color. And then I'm taking the shades Neutral and Tone, a mix of that, and again placing on the inner and the outer corners of my eyes and blending them out. But can you see how small my strokes are? Very, very light circular motion, and dragging the color a little inwards on both sides, but making sure the highest point remains void of any color. To bring in some depth on my eyes, I'm using the shade Custom from the same palette. And then after blending that out, I really needed a little black. So I am using a matte black shade from my Sephora palette, and again putting in the inner and the outer corners of my eyes and blending that out. Then I'm taking a clean blending brush and just dragging the product a little inwards, making sure there are no harsh lines left, and the black does not act very stark, doesn't show on like it's not blended. So definitely gonna blend it out. Then I'm taking that beautiful brownish goldenish shade for my center part, but yeah, that does not do the trick. So I'm using my Fix Plus on my pencil brush and taking the pigment from LA Colors and placing in so that it gives that pop of gold to my eye and bring the whole look together. And then what I did to my upper eyelid, I'm doing the same to my lash line. I'm taking that black and brown shade and dragging it on my lower lash line, and also placing a little bit of gold on the inner corners of my eyes, and of course fixing my makeup with my NYX setting spray. And then I'm using my MAC Prepless Prime Lip Primer on my lips, cause honey, you don't need sharp lips to peek through your lipstick, right? And then I'm using my Plum Kajal, because nothing is as black as that kajal, on my waterline. And then I am using my Milani blush in the shade Berry Amore, I suppose. And yeah, just bringing some color back to my face. And so I'm using my Lakme Absolute Shine Line eyeliner, and then I'll be using my falsies mascara and prepping my eyes for my false lashes. I'm kind of running out of time and space here, so I'll be doing everything else, that is my lips and my falsies, off camera, and I'll meet you right back. So guys, this is how I achieved this halo brown golden reddish smoky eye. So if you like my look, then please give this video a big fat thumbs up, and also hit the subscription button and the notification bell as well, so you guys don't miss out on any other uploads from my end. And guys, thanks for watching.